What is up, my aesthetic boys? It's Fresh back with another video. Now, on today's episode of r/Quit Your BS, we find out that the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is secretly Doofenshmirtz Evil Inc. in disguise. Jeremy Clarkson's I Bought the Farm has been put on hold due to the uncertainty surrounding COVID-19. Jeremy Clarkson, quote, "We couldn't have picked a worse year to start farming." No, it hasn't. Farming UK! They followed for one of the classic blunders. Say it with me, kids. If you're gonna lie about somebody, don't at them. This Sudanese model, Nayakim Godwich, I have no idea if I pronounced that correctly, entered the Guinness Book of World Records for having the darkest skin tone in the world. She is absolutely stunning. Wow. I mean, yeah, it's a model. Beautiful woman. Hi, this is not true, as skin tone is not something we monitor. Damn, well, that's a bit too much information, but thank you for the response. My coworker decided he wanted a standing desk use PC. Desk use. I don't know, grammar on that's a bit iffy. Oh, creative. What kind of office is tile floors like that, though? Anyhow, f off. This is a 3-year-old repost. It would be fine if you posted it, but you even copied the title. I knew I'd already seen this picture somewhere. I need help. I have been together with my girlfriend for 1.5 years and just had sex with her. We were watching TV like normal and we kind of just started off by cuddling, and next thing I know we were doing it. This is my first time and my parents don't know, neither do hers, and I know my parents are going to be mad. Oh, the most important thing is that the condom broke in the middle, so I'm very worried. I'll quit your bullshit. One look at your post history shows that this also happened with your girlfriend of 3 years, and what about the one of 4 years that broke up with you like a month ago? Boy, way to bury the lead, big guy. I mean, for a fake post, this is terribly written. Why put the hook all the way at the back? Talks meaningless bullshit for a few sentences and then says, oh, by the way, the condom broke. That's what I'm here to ask about. Like, come on now. Like, if you're gonna karma farm, at least get good, kid. Vaccines for what? Please, could you explain what is this? Thank you. Center for Global Human Population Reduction, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. That's called a Photoshop. Do you mean this wall that clearly doesn't have the whole global population reduction shit? It's just the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation headquarters or something. I don't even know. It's obviously fake. Evil companies don't just put "I am evil" in big red letters on the side of their building. This isn't Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. This isn't Lehman Brothers. Companies like that just don't exist. Toddler skull x-rays are terrifying. That is all. Oh, good lord. That doesn't look right. That's because it's not. This is an 11-year-old child, not a toddler, and it shows a condition called hyperdontia. Hyperdontia, of course, is the condition of having supernumerary teeth, or teeth that appear in addition to the regular number of teeth, which is 32 in the average adult. They can appear in any area of the dental arch and can affect any dental organ. But hey, on the other hand, this dude got 24,000 likes on Twitter, so who's the real winner? Fastest car versus fastest helicopter. Which is faster? Well, Musk's Tesla Roadster is the fastest car at 31 kilometers per second. Bullshit. Dumbass, the Regera R is the fastest, followed by the 2017 Ford GT40, followed by the Hennessy Venom GT. The Roadster isn't even a car, it's just an idea. It doesn't exist, it hasn't ever been made, but in 6 years, actual time, as opposed to what? 6 years actual time, it will. And then this year's new Hensessi will have a much faster time. Your comment is laughable. Firstly, he was making a joke about the Roadster shot into space. Secondly, there is no such thing as a Regera R. There's an Agera R and an Agera RS, which held the record at the time you wrote your comment. Thirdly, the 2017 Ford GT is not a GT40, and the one that broke the 300 mile per hour barrier was not the 2017 model. Fourthly, the Roadster 2.0 is in the concept phase and is not far from being put into production. Fifthly, the Venom F5 is still a shell car in 2020. Bite me, bitch. Okay, as a quick point of correction, as I review a Doug DeMuro video as research, I find out that I was probably pronouncing that wrong. It's not Agera, it's Agera, which doesn't sound as good, but that's not my place to be saying. The most important thing is that this car is $10 million, which coincidentally is less than the cost of fuel needed to add to the Falcon Heavy rocket to launch the Tesla into space. So who's the real winner? Congratulations! The administration of DeviantArt found your Instagram through TikTok, and we are immensely impressed with your art. We would like to ask you to design our logo, and in return, your art will be seen by our ever-growing following. Oh, thank you so much. What's your handle? Why do you need that? Just so I can see what your vibe is, like, for the logo. Alright, it's @BlueRedacted. Well, I'm sorry for being skeptical, but your Insta only has 265 followers, and your TikTok has under 100. Also, you're not even following DeviantArt, and it sounds like you're not offering money for the logo. Oh, please trust us. If you design this logo, your art has the potential to be exposed to over 300,000 followers. You don't want to pass up this opportunity. Well, if you can offer the opportunity to be viewed by 300,000, then why do you only have 265 followers? Also, DeviantArt's real page has over 700,000 followers. Ma'am, there's no need to be malicious, okay? We're retracting our offer and regret reaching out to someone so ungrateful. Oh no, what am I gonna do? I just picture some, like, 12-year-old on their laptop at school or something, like DMing some random dude to try to get a logo to get made and pretending to be DeviantArt and then getting upset when they get called out for it. But hey, that's how internet works. State emergency order calls for fines up to $1,000 for ignoring social distancing. Well, if I count the number of people in this picture, yup, that's 11K in fines right there, except that's some bullshit. If you look at photographs of recent signings, she is practicing social distancing. I doubt she and her staff would have an oops day and forget all about what they had been doing. I believe that the photo is from January 2nd, 2019. This article, while depicting her standing at a podium, is from an event at which she also signed a bill. Look at the background and the folks behind her. Besides, looking at all the people behind her, who is that happy at the signing of a state emergency order? There's the link. You're right, this is bullshit. Here's a better picture from January 2nd, 2019. Also, if I'm not mistaken from another Reddit post I've seen, a prominent US politician actually used almost the exact same caption in a tweet about this picture. Now, I'd say the name of said politician, but we all know how YouTube commenters get upset at the mere mention of any political figure, regardless of context. Here's a game of Spot the Difference. 1. At Daily Mail's pic of me and my dad, and 2. The actual picture. These are clearly not the same. Socially distant, no physical contact, and was bringing them food. Been a long month without contact. My mom worked for the NHS for her whole career, so she was ruthless about distance. Thanks. The Daily Mail lying about people like this, even going so far as to Photoshop something? Disgusted, but can't say I'm surprised. I want to visit Scotland so bad. I'm a direct descendant of William Wallace. I want to see the land where my ancestors came from. LOL. I'm actually not kidding. No, I'm sure that you're not kidding. So many Americans attempt to claim ancestral connections to famous historical figures from the old country. However, I can virtually guarantee you that someone in your family either just outright made it up, or they misconstrued it from something they read on the internet. How do I know this? Well, firstly, it's disputed whether Wallace even had children, as there's no written record of it. Secondly, compulsory registration of births, deaths, and marriages in Scotland did not begin until 1855. Before that, the best sources of information are from parish records, which are incomplete and contain far less information than the statutory registers. The earliest parish record dates back to 1553. That puts a massive gap of nearly 250 years between the death of Wallace and the first semi-reliable source of genealogical information. Having said that, if you tell anyone in Scotland that you are related to William Wallace, they will either laugh in your face or, more likely, politely pretend to be impressed while thinking that you're a typically naive American with delusions of grandeur. I don't mean to be rude, that's just how it is. If you want to, you can take a look at this article. Dr. Katie Stevenson, a lecturer in medieval studies at the University of St. Andrews, says, claims of Scottish medieval ancestry, she said, are virtually impossible to prove unless traced through rare documentation. There are no records of that nature. Any historian will tell you that it's virtually impossible to prove ancestry through the Middle Ages. You're not the first person to make dubious claims of lineage, and I'm certain you won't be the last. I drank Lysol. Help, my stomach hurts and I'm coughing up blood. Is this the corona being exorcised out of my body? I don't feel any healthier. Well, seeing as how you posted on Ask Reddit 3 hours ago saying that you had drank Lysol, but that post was removed, and then 50 minutes ago you posted a survey here asking if you should drink it, I doubt that you drank it. Get Corona, ugly. No, because I'm not an attention seeker who's lying. Oh shit, well they didn't lie about the post history. I drank Lysol. Hell, should I drink Lysol? Just drank some Lysol and my stomach hurts. What do I do? Well, two things. First, don't lie about drinking Lysol on the internet. And second, don't fucking drink Lysol. Nice video, guys. Thank you. If you think this is a nice video, we recommend you watch it as well, instead of commenting on it a minute after it's been uploaded. We hope you enjoy it. While I understand the sentiment of this reply, this is a guy who has notifications on for your videos. They're clicking that as soon as it comes out to come watch your content. Is this really necessary? I've done similar things in the past, I will admit, but we all just gotta be thankful for the audience we have. I snapped this picture yesterday in case this guy was going to follow and kill me before realizing his sunglasses were on the back of his head. No, you didn't. 70,000 results for this image. This is so old. It went so viral when it was actually first taken. What? Why you lying? Come on. This is Captain Tom. He's a war veteran who's donated £30 million to the NHS for charity, and he doesn't seem to be getting much recognition from it. He's turning 100 today. Happy birthday, Captain Tom. Thank you for your work. There is so many things wrong with this. He didn't donate 30 million. It was a fundraiser that raised over 37 million pounds. Also, he is getting plenty of recognition for it already, hence others donating towards the fund. Also, just today, he has received in surplus of 125,000 birthday cards. r/teenagers is a subreddit used for karma farming. The only person profiting from this post is you. Talk about being charitable. I purchased a pack of 50 face masks last week for €15 in Eurosaver. This week they are €50. Anyone else spotted this? Hey, this is Emma from Eurosaver here, and we never sold face masks. Could you please amend your post? You must mean a different shop. My drawing of future trunks. What do you think, guys? Oh, this is that anime thing? I'm not sure what anime is. But judging by the fact that you got called out for stealing artwork in your last post, I'm gonna assume you stole this as well. Yep, it's a drawing from 2017 that you, my friend, stole.